What made you an ownership of something? What gives you that confidence that you own this thing? See, a lot of people will be telling you or be boasting or bragging that they own something. Meanwhile, the thing does not belong to them. But on today's video, I will tell you what ownership really means, especially when it comes to an asset, something like land. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel or this is your first time of seeing me, I am Land Doctor, and with Land Doctor, your land will never be sick or your property will never be sick. Yes, I am Linda Kosarachi, popularly known as Land Doctor, and this channel is a channel where I share everything concerning investments, both real estate investments and business investments. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly go ahead to subscribe, because you'll be getting what you need from this channel. So subscribe to my channel, and most importantly, turn on your notification bell for you to be getting our updates anytime we drop video here. So now let's dive into the topic. You know, a lot of people will be bragging or even talking, I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that. And you know what? If you check very well, you will see that those things that they are mentioning that they have does not belong to them. Yes, you heard me right. Does not belong to them. That you have the receipts of that thing, does it still mean that you own this property? No. Okay, now let me shock you. Why I say that if you have a receipt of something does not mean that you own this thing. I have a friend. Let me tell you a story. I have a friend that purchased a property. It's just an item itself. It's not even like a landed property, but an item. Purchase electronics something from somebody. And you know what? Because this person happens to be his paddy, you know how is the rule now. It's my paddy, so nothing like it feels so reluctant on getting the proper ownership of that item. So do you know what? Because see, that's why they say choose your friends, don't allow friends to choose you. Yes, that's why it says choose your friend. Do you know that this friend of his later came back to claim the same property that this person purchased from him? Do you know why? There's no proper documentation to show that this item legally belongs to this particular person. But probably himself, he didn't even collect receipts from the guy because he is his friend. Of course, your friend. See, I'm here to tell you, if you purchase or got anything from anybody, please legalize that thing. Very important. Don't so do because you are buying from your brother, or you're buying from your friend, or you're buying from your mom or your parents. Please, very important. Because what is constant in this life is change, and anybody can change at any given time. Sorry for using F word. You see the reason why you should be able to get that legal document from this particular person. Because what really makes you an ownership of something is the document of that thing. Okay, let me give you another example. See, anything I'm saying it with facts. This is my client. I told you earlier that I am Land Doctor, and anything that will give you headache, you know, when you are sick, you go to doctors, and doctors will confirm what is wrong with you, and they will treat you, and you will get better. This also goes to me as a Land Doctor. I'm here to help you in anything concerning investment. I'm here to open everything, how everything looks like. I'm not here to just to make money. Yes, I'm here so for you to also make money. Because see, money is so hard for us to make. It is. A lot of people will tell you that it's easy, but the truth still remains that you have to work for it before you make it. In one way or the other. Do you get? So now, this client purchased this property from somebody, and this property has a C of O already, and this C of O land Now, they still sell this land to another person. It shock you, Abi. And after selling this land to another person, they still issue that person what? This another C of O. I know you'll be wondering how come, because what? Because of what? A C of O, they issue C of O once in one particular land, right? Good. So they issued them, they gave Okeke C of O and also gave Okafor C of O. But do you know who won this case? The person that won this case now is the person that go as far as getting the governor's consent of this land. Yes, you heard me. Because governor consent is now a legal document that shows that this land is now transferred from Okafor or Okori that they purchased this land from to Okafor that got this land. You in particular, that is Okafor, that is watching me right there, that has purchased a land and relaxed because this land has C of O, is the one that will still go as far as getting the governor's consent of that land to claim the legitimate ownership of this land. Because if you don't do that, that land is still not yours. This is the secret that they won't tell you. Hear that? It's still not yours. Yes, they give you deed of assignment. They give you deed of assignment. This still didn't show that this land belongs to you. Go and get your governor's consent of this land to show that this land belongs to you. Because in that governor's consent, it's more like a legal agreement that is registered in the government, showing that this land is no longer Okeke's land, but now Okafor's land. So you see, this now makes you an ownership of that land. See, on these two people now that I narrated their story, who is the rightful owner of this land? Because Okeke has the governor's consent that shows and registered in the government that this land belongs to me, and the other person only has the C of O and the deed that was issued by the seller. So who won the case? Please, if you know who won the case, drop it on the comments section. Okay, now a lot of clients or a lot of people, okay, another thing that I used to get from some clients, they will tell you that they purchase a land and they have not perfected the document of this land. How now? How is it not your land? Land, you purchase a land and they ask you, like, they'll be begging you to perfect the document of this land, and you are there claiming that you have assets or that you have invested in property. My dear, you don't own anything. You don't have any property. You don't. So don't count yourself as someone that owns a property, because you don't own any property without proper documentation from government. See, yes, I accepted, land doctor concurred to that. Yes, all land belongs to government. I'm not disputing that fact. But what happens if government enters this land? Will you be among the people that they will compensate? Or will you be among the people that will cry, had I known? See, all this demolition of a thing that is happening here and there, and a lot of people target only in Lagos, because of course Lagos is a popular state that everybody, is a busy state that everybody wants to go. A lot of people wants to go to or invest on. But this demolition is also happening in other states. Yes, states like Abia State and Enugu State, where I'm coming from. I've seen some government or governors sending some people back into their village because government have taken over the property. And do you know what? If you don't have proper ownership of this land, that land, that the compensation, if at all they compensated some people, will not reach your hand. That's just a fact, because you don't have the ownership of the land. Or how on earth will you call yourself a property owner or a land owner when you purchase a land? You did not fence this land, you did not go for the proper documentation of this land. So tell me, how is it your own? I want to know now, how is this land yours? See, do you know the main reason why I'm making this video? The main reason why I'm making this video is what we call global C of O. Global C of O is a C of O that can be issued to a particular community from the government, or issued to a company for this particular property because they purchased a lot of land or an acres of land. So they now issue them the C of O that covers the whole land. My queens and my kings, have you reasoned what if something happens to this company tomorrow? Have you considered what if this company is no longer in existence? Or have you also considered the management or the C of O or the owner of this land, whether being it individual land or estate land or company land? Have you considered all those things? And what if something happens to these people? What is my fate on this particular purchase? See, this is where you getting your own personal C of O comes in. See, if you purchase a land, please, even if it's a land that has global C of O, yes, of course, the global C of O number will be in your deed of assignment being given to you by the government, by the company that you purchase this land from. So if you purchase a land from company and it has C of O and it's global C of O, or even purchase a land from an individual and it's C of O land, please go ahead and get legal ownership of that land by getting the governor's consent of this land to claim the legitimate owner of that property. Even if in a case that this person or this company is no longer functioning or is no longer in existence, you will be able to know that this property or this land rightfully belongs to you in the eyes of the government. So anything that is even happening, you will know that this land belongs to you. So please, my dear queens and kings, personal ownership of an item or asset is very important. Putting your name in that place that this thing now belongs to you. Stop using that person's own name to move. So if you find anything or grab anything from this video, please don't forget to subscribe because more is still coming. Yes, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell for you to be getting our update. Are you not liking the vibe? Are you not getting knowledge for what you are watching? Please go ahead to subscribe to encourage us for more videos. Don't forget that you are still with Land Doctor KSG Properties, and with Land Doctor, your property, your investment, your land will never be sick. So if you need our assistance in any property at all, you feel free to reach out to us with the number displayed on the screen right now. Call us and we'll assist you so that the journey of real estate will remain seamless for you and you will avoid or navigate some issues, and only Land Doctor can make it possible. So see you in my next video, and you can still watch our previous videos to also know the tax that governs property acquisition in Lagos State to avoid demolition. Thank you for watching. Catch you and see you in my next video. Bye.